Hey guys, Dude Man here. I am chilling out on my Nero day. A Nero day is not like a zero day. A zero day is where you arrive at the shelter or the hotel late in the afternoon or evening, and instead of getting up and leaving the next day, you stay the whole next day. That's a zero day, and then you would not go out to the next morning. A Nero day is where you arrive in the afternoon or evening, you spend the night in the hotel room, and then you get up the next morning and hike out. And so I'm doing a Nero day here at Blairsville, Georgia, which is near Neels Gap. This video is that's just going to follow, and the picture's going to follow is going to be from Gooch Gap. Well, I went on my first day in. I stayed at Stover Creek, and then at Stover Creek I hiked at 12 miles all the way to Gooch Gap. Long, hard day, but at Gooch Gap I was 2 days of hiking, 23 miles, which included the approach trail, and I was able to get to Gooch Gap. And I was pretty exhausted. I mean, I'm 61 years old. I deserved a zero day. Besides, there was some really cool people there wanting to hang out with. And I just thought, it's cool. So when I get there at that night at Gooch Mountain Shelter, the shelter was completely full. I got there like 30 minutes to an hour before sunset, and I was exhausted. I mean, I was walking around my 30 to 40 pound pack, almost crying. Like, there is no place to lay down. There's no level site to put a tent at. And some old man looked at me. He must have thought, like, this guy is going to collapse if I don't help him. And he found me a place that I could pitch my tent that was not level. It was inclined like that. And I set my alarm for 6:30 in the morning. I got up, packed all my stuff up because I knew it was going to rain all day long. And I went to the shelter, put all my stuff in there, and stayed. To be my third day on the trail as a zero day. So I stayed there all day, hung out with Doc and hung out with Donut and several other people that you'll meet on the video that follows this. And took some pictures. And Darwin, if you guys know Darwin on the trail, he's a famous YouTuber, at least I feel, and he's got hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. I think I only got 80 some, but he has millions of views. Great teacher. He shows up today. This year is his 5th year anniversary. He shows up at Gooch Mountain Shelter and tells us this is where he got his trail name. And he got his trail name because he was 5 years ago, because he was discussing with people about only the fittest survive the trail, which is kind of like the Darwin, survival of the fittest. It's kind of like what Darwin, the original person that did the whole evolution thing, was saying that only the survival of the fittest kind of survives. Anyhow, Darwin is there. It's kind of like a local TV star, and I thought it'd be really cool to get his video, get his autograph on my hat. And when he looked at my hat that I got from Camp Caraway, he says, "That's the same style of hat I wear." And I was able to have a conversation with him. When he asked me what my trail name was, I said, "Dude Man." He said, "Oh man, what a cool trail name." So that makes me feel good because my love language is words of affirmation. When he affirmed that Dude Man was a cool trail name, it made me feel even better. Give me my bigger head than what I already have. But anyhow, what follows is a series of videos and pictures from Gooch Mountain all the way to Lance Creek. And Lance Creek is where I got a video. I stage up there so I can go up and over Blood Mountain. You got to stage up at Lance Creek if you do not have a bear canister, and I explained that in another video. And when you go up and over Blood Mountain, if you get on Blood Mountain, you're supposed to have a canister if you stay the night. But on Blood Mountain, there is a shelter made of rock. Man, what an interesting place. And I showed some videos and pictures of the solid stone up there and on the top. So it was a long day hike, but I got up and over it too. So Gooch Mountain and Blood Mountain is in this particular one. And like I said in a previous video, here I am at Neels Gap area at Blairsville, Georgia, and taking a Nero day. And I'm going to hang out here and see what happens. tomorrow morning. I hope to get out here and hike on for a few more days. So I did, this is day 5, day 5 of hiking. I've been away from home for 7 days. Hopefully to see my wife soon. It'd be so cool to see her soon. And from understanding, she might be hitting the trail next Wednesday. And hopefully we'll see her up around Franklin. So I'm looking forward to kissing her right on the mouth. And so enjoy the videos and pictures to follow. I was able to go to Woody Gap. I forgot about that. Woody Gap had my first trail magic. Trail magic is if you're hiking along the trail, you cross dirt roads or paved roads, and somebody that has been on the trail before, that has a concern in their heart, a love in their heart for hikers, they'll set up a food. There was hot dogs, and there was Rice Krispie treats and apple pies and bananas and apples and soda, and there was beer available too if that's something you drink. But it was just so cool to be able to take the pack off and sit on the roadside and just relax. So a lot of cool things happened on that hike up and over Blood Mountain and including the Lance Creek Restoration Area. Wow. You see a nighttime picture that I took with my Pixel 4 right around that time, a little bit shortly after it started raining, and there was one flash of lightning that lasted like 5 seconds. It was so weird. And then there was a big boom of lightning. And wow, so man, this is the thunderstorm that to be expected. It's going to be really, really crazy. But nothing else developed after that. Rained several hours, and by morning it was just barely sprinkling. I was able to pack up and get out of there. All right, enjoying the videos and pictures that follows, and Dude Man Show continues. Okay. All right, Dude Man here. How you guys doing? We're at Gooch Mountain Shelter. Everybody's kind of huddling around. This is No Worries. That's his trail name. And how long you been hiking?
We went 2019, and this year I'm doing about first 300 to 500.
That's great. That's great. That is the legendary Donut. His first through hike attempt, and we're hoping to see him later on the trail. Met him down at the Tent City during the Appalachian Trail kickoff. Here's some young boys. This guy is going to go through hike, and he's hiking with his friends. Well, they call him his friends, but that's his dad up there. There you go. And what's your name, sir?
No name at this point.
No name at this point. But he's going to do a 0 day. Me and Donut's going to do a 0 day here, so we're going to hang out because it is raining.
Lazy as bleak.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is a cool place to hang out for the day. Hey guys, Dude Man here. Had a pretty good day of hiking, and hiked from Gooch's Mountain Shelter. Got to see Darwin there. That was really cool. And hiked from there to here, which is Lance Creek Restoration. And this is typical of one of the crawfish, the bigger creeks, bigger areas that you have to cross. A couple of logs they chopped out of the woods and got it secured on both sides. It's kind of cool. And now we're going to go into the camp area and see what's going on over there. I like this, kind of steady, doesn't wobble back and forth. And let's check out what the campsites look like. Things are going pretty good. Night to sleep. Supposed to rain tomorrow. Maybe we can avoid some. I got to get up and over one of these mountains called Blood Mountain. I got to stop here because if you go up on Blood Mountain, you got to have a bear canister. I don't have one of them. I have a bag, food storage bag, which I store my food in. And This is here you hang on your trees. Hey there, how are you? Good. Any good campsites left? Oh, that's a good spot right there, isn't it?
I think this is going to be the best you find.
Yeah.
The campsites down there are all taken, and then there's one down the road.
Hey, man, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I'll just camp straight across from you. That's okay.
That's fine.
I didn't hear you snore too loud last night.
No, I did pretty good.
Yeah, good. That was a good night last night. Good zero, wasn't it?
Oh, it was super.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think I'm going to stay right here. I like it.
Yeah, fine. Good.
Good morning. It's the Dude Man. Hey, guys, I stayed at Lance Creek Restoration. It's around mile 22. You guys got to remember I did 8 miles of the approach trail, so I'm actually in 30 miles on the trail. Had a pretty good day yesterday. Ended up having my first trail magic, which you guys will see on the other videos, which I'll post. Tonight, I will be going into Neels Gap, which is officially around the 30-mile mark of the Appalachian Trail. But promises of showers today, and got to go up and over Blood Mountain. I did not stay on Blood Mountain last night. If I would have got started hiking earlier and didn't have a couple other things I needed to do, I could have slept in and around the Blood Mountain area. But I do not have a bear canister, and I did not stay there. I stayed down at Lance Creek Restoration area. Pretty cool little campsite. Ran into some people I knew, and Jingle, he was there. I think he's like 63, 64 years old. Left out at 4:30 this morning. But last night, around 8:30, 9 o'clock, when everybody was bedding down, something like that, there was a sudden flash. It's like, who is shining their light in my tent? And next time I knew, there was a roar of thunder that went from one end of the gap to the other end of the gap. It sounded like a jet plane flying treetop level as it flew over, kind of, but had more of a sonic boom to it. Wow, it was incredible. And I was thinking, if that is the start of the storm, which it was already raining a little bit, but if that was the start of the thunderstorm, this is going to be really bad. And that was it. It just rained for, a couple hours, 3 hours, and that was it. So, foggy morning out on the trail. Hopefully you can see that white blaze right there. and got some mileage to do. We're doing about 7 today, a little bit over 7. And I'm going to do a Nero. My wife posted my picture on Facebook, tagged me, and said that I was going to be doing a 0 at Neels Gap, but actually it's going to be a Nero. There is a difference. A 0 is where you arrived the night before and you decided to stay the whole day afterwards. You arrived from the night before and then hike out the next day. So the next day after you do a 0. A Nero is when you arrive into town in the afternoon, and instead of doing your shopping and then heading back out on the trail, you do a Nero. Well, my clothes have not been washed since last Thursday the 5th, and I'm not sure exactly what date it is today. Really, if it wasn't for me checking my phone every once in a while, I wouldn't even know what day it is. But I know today is Thursday, so it's been a week since I've washed clothes, and putting on the same grungy clothes every day kind of gets to you after a while. So it's been a week. All the extra clothes that I had an extra pair of pants that was thick, and I mailed them home, and I mailed home the same exact shirt that I've been wearing. It's a little bit more ventilated. I mailed it home, and mailed home some thick leather gloves, and I think a thicker baklava. I haven't even used my thin baklava yet, but I have it in my sleeping bag just in case it gets really cold at night. I have yet to get to the Smokies. It was only one 32-degree night, and that was down near Amicalola Falls area. Had actually frozen frost or some type of frozen precip on my tent, which is kind of cool. But anyway, we got a couple up and downs to do this morning, and then we'll be going up and over Blood Mountain. That's about it for a trail report right now. I just kind of what you guy gives you an update. It also kind of helps me when I'm walking and thinking about the process and what I'm going through and what's happening and stuff. But I don't know if I did it in excruciating detail yet or not. Anyway, me and Jingle are staying in a like a Best Western or some kind of hotel or something like that. They give a hiker's discount, and kind of funny. They give you the ground floor because hikers have complained they don't want to go upstairs. That's kind of funny because of all the elevation change and that we have to do up and downs on the trail. But hikers have actually complained and said, "Yeah, we want ground floor. We don't want to go upstairs." Anyway, there's a laundry nearby. Sometimes these hotels have a laundry which you can wash your clothes, but I'm gonna wash clothes and do my Nero there. Jingle seems like a pretty cool old dude, kind of like me. You know, always old dudes are kind of cool. But we're gonna hang out and go get supper somewhere tonight. Probably a big old pizza, and just enjoy our time. And I'm hoping to upload all my videos, including this video. And wow, beautiful rocks on the side of the hill here. Upload some videos and just trying to put together more of the Dude Man show. But we'll leave tomorrow morning and head on down the trail. 30 miles in. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Water coming out of that rock area. You could collect water from that. Filter it. Put it in your Nalgene or your bottle. Make sure you run it through a Sawyer squeeze, and it's drinkable. It's water just right out of the ground. Been filtered through this whole mountain here. But just some people just drink right out of the stream, right out of the spring, but I'm not going to do that. It's just too risky, different kind of diseases and stuff. But that's about it. Yeah, you can see the stream kind of goes all the way down the hill here, continues on. There it goes. But we'll approach the next step when we get to Neels Gap and get in the hotel room and post some of these videos. Hey guys, have a great day. Well, I hope I have a great day, and we'll catch you later with more of the Dude Man Show. Hey guys, Dude Man here, part of the Dude Man Show. I want to tell you near the top of Blood Mountain. On the very, very top, look almost exactly like this. This is a solid granite top to this area. The trail goes off that way down through that little path down through there. You might be able to see the mark there on the granite, the white mark, and it goes out there down through the mountain. From my understanding, it's very steep and very slippery on these rocks. There might have been a view there, who knows, because it is very foggy, or I'm standing in the cloud because I'm on top of Blood Mountain. But this is what it looks like on top of Blood Mountain today, on Thursday, day 4 of hiking. So 5 days on the trail, so I took a 0 day, which I explained on an earlier video. Well, let's go this way and see what happens. Hey guys, Dude Man Show. What's up? Dude Man here. We are arriving into Neels Gap. It's been, as you can tell, foggy and rainy today. I've had to deploy my umbrella. Yes, I bought an umbrella, $50. $40 for umbrella and $10 for the straps. Crossing a major road here. I have no idea what the name of it is. They're warning about the hikers going through here. So, goodness. I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to go. From my understanding, there's supposed to be a, there it is. Outfitter here. I see the building now through the fog. Kind of hard to see. Got some outhouses here, obviously. But I'm gonna go in here and buy a different water filter because the one I have is not working too good. I don't like it. It's too slow. I like this Sawyer Squeeze, and I'm gonna get me a Sawyer Squeeze, but I'm gonna get one that works better than what it is. Pretty little outfitter. Oh, there's the shoes. Oh, there they are. Wow. These are the shoes supposedly of hikers that have quit the trail. This is at mile 30. And people supposedly come up here and take pictures. Drop their shoes here and